Now we have number 2 in Frogs, Fleas, and Painted Cubes, Investigation 3. We've just learned about triangular numbers. And now we are taking a look at rectangular numbers. Now a rectangular number is a number that comes from a pattern that forms a rectangle. So in figure 1, we have a grand total of 2. And that's a 2 for those people who can read glitch. We have figure 2, which has 6 dots, figure 3, which has 12 dots, and figure 4, which has 20 dots. And it's asked for the what are the first four rectangular numbers? Well, obviously, we just have them. We counted. So let's find the next 2 rectangular numbers. Now, to do that, it would make far more sense to try to find a pattern in the rectangular numbers to write an equation than it would to just sort of draw it out. So I'm going to do that. So looking at our figure 1, I notice I have a height of 1 and a base of 2. For figure 2, I have a base of 3 and a height of 2. For figure 3, I have a height of 3 and a base of 4. Oh, and likewise, this is going to be 4 and 5. So what connections do I see between figure numbers and the height and width, or height and base? Well, the height seems to be the figure number every time. The base seems to be the figure number plus 1. Well, how do I find the area of a rectangle? The area of a rectangle is just base times height. So that would mean the area of our rectangles would be n times n plus 1. So using that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the next 2 rectangular numbers. So next rectangular number would be figure 5. So if I substitute in 5, I'll end up with 5 times 6 for a grand total of 30. My next one, substitute in 6 and end up 7 over here, so I'd get 42. So to describe the pattern of change from one rectangular number to the next, let's take a look. I'm going from 2 to 6, which is a difference of 4. The difference between 6 to 12 is 6. The difference here is 8. Oh, so that means that my difference is going to be increasing by 2 every time. Predict the 7th and 8th figures. Well, in continuing in this vein, I'd have 7 times 7 plus 1. So it is 7 times 8, which is 56. And then for my 8th one, I'd have 8 times 8 plus 1, which is better known as 9. So we'd have 72. And there we have all of question 2 explained.